Hello again, Glitch Reaper here, and this is something really special I've been trying to get together for a while. This is my 1.10.2 mod pack, Punk by Magic Mana Flux. Yeah, Alpha is the one in 1.7.10. Whether or not I get that thing going again is a whole other story. Technical difficulties. But I seem to have knocked the technical difficulties out of this one, so I'm feeling much better now. Now, my hotbar isn't actually technically empty. I actually moved everything from my hotbar that I started with up a little so I could check in on some few things. But whenever you start in, and these will happen whenever you get any kind of achievement with dungeon tactics, you get kind of like a little diploma thing. So I've already, checked in my inventory, and as soon as you start, if you have baubles, you get this one, just for having the mod in. so that happens. Now, as for some books and other things you'll start with, we have the Guide for Overlord, which is a cool mod about making a skeleton army. The Guide for Vampirism. You have the Book of Village Box, which will be interesting because you'll be able to make your own village and assign them professions and stuff. We got the Book of Knowledge from Crystology, which I currently have the terrain features disabled because they were causing some serious memory leakage, and that's why I couldn't do this for a while. Eventually, the author figured out the problem and knows that it needs to be fixed, so for the time being, he put in a special config option where you can just disable the terrain gen. Now we have Materials in U. For Tinker's Construct, so that's the special guide, but since Tinker's Construct 2 is different, it should be noted this is all one book. I don't think you get the collective like you did before. You get a journal for Astral Sorcery, which is a cool mod in here that I'll progress in over time because it's a lot about exploration and finding special locations. Encyclopedia Aura from Aura Cascade. Yep, there is a 1.10.2 version of Aura Cascade, so I will have Aura Magic. And this very special thing over here, which I will probably attempt to use immediately. But this is from Everlasting Abilities. I may or may not take that mod out, I don't know, because I also have the newest version of something kind of like Morph now, and it was originally intended to... Well, then again, it does kind of go with the theme of being a planeswalker with Magic the Gathering, because they always have special perks, so maybe I might keep in both. But you may notice I have some experience already, and that's partially because of this mod. You'll start with some amount of experience in one of these bottles, and if you use the bottle, you'll see in this menu that you have this thing saying what the effect is, or what it does, and what level it's at, and how much experience it says that it needs. Like this says like 200 by it, and I have 200 here. That's because I have just enough experience given to me to afford this. Now you click on that, and you confirm by hitting the button over here. And so that's how you transfer an ability to yourself here. And so now I have fire resistance, and this lasts basically forever. Now if I have a certain kind of container for abilities, then I will be able to put them in the other container. This is again something else from the mod. I'll show it later over time. But for now, just know that I have myself some fire resistance ability. Oh wait, it is this thing. It's the ability bottle allows you to contain stuff and put it back and forth. This is the totems that are one-time use. But I've just spawned in here, and I have myself the usual load of torches and a beginning chest. I always prefer that option. And did I get a coin just for breaking a torch? Because I know I hit the torch, not the grass. I expect that from the grass, but I don't know about the other thing. But this is what I've got. Also note you will never get certain items from Evil Craft and beginning chests anymore, but you can still get condensed blood, which is good for giving yourself a bit of a bonus boost when you're doing your initial blood work. Come on, multi-click, give me that, because I'm definitely going to need the bread. I got myself some planks. A biome crystal with Taiga M. I'm not sure exactly what the biome crystals biome means. Like, is there a way to create like a compass or something for them? Because I think that is in random things. Another book for Grimoire of Alice stuff. Again, some of these things I'll go over later. Yes, I have Botania in here, so it gave me a Lexica Botania straight off the bat. I don't have to do the sapling in a book thing, although that's not a big deal anyhow. Now, this sleeping bag is from Cyclic, a cool mod that has a lot of miscellaneous gear, including things that tend to be kind of magically themed overall. And hence one of the reasons why I included it. It has a lot of cool stuff. And this is a sleeping mat, a portable bed. So I guess that means I can activate it, just activate it and it act like I'm going to sleep with a bed. Which is a really nice initial thing. I've already tested this part of things a few times, and I've gotten different things in my beginning chest. And I have gotten that before. Some other things I've gotten before have included, things like kind of like a harvesting scythe that can clear areas of grass. Might I add, that version has a really, really big radius, so I would certainly say that. Oh yeah, that's right. Haven't gotten this yet. I was wondering why my thing didn't give me that achievement. Then I remember, oh yeah, I haven't got the wood yet. The thing about Minecraft achievements is they're very, very sequential. Of course, I'll probably need more than one crafting table in the end anyhow. Might as well do that now, actually, because I'm going to get plenty of wood from this tree. So I don't have to worry about it too much. That, and I can place one down, and I am going to have to... You know, since I always make a place near spawn anyhow, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to... Wait, where's that coming from? Oh boy, he's coming right at me. I've got a slime in my way. I need to outdistance him for a little while so I can... Okay, he won't be able to see me in here. This is actually a better spot than you think. And more coins. I think those are from Village Box. Yeah, it's a currency. Okay, didn't expect that to go down that quickly. But you know how it goes. Sometimes things happen faster than you'd expect. Whoa! And this popped right. See, this is why I want to put down a chest somewhere near spawn, just to deal with things like that happening. Definitely need a pickaxe. Because again, I'm doing like just starting stuff. These things really accumulate fast. I'm definitely gonna have to make a little spawn base around here. I'm planning on making it partially out of the slime from those slimes. But I've got slime compendium in here, so what that means, among other things, is I'll be able to have all sorts of different slimes, including some that are very useful. Like ones that can give you, like, different items. Whenever you process it in a certain way. And I'll go over all that later-ish, kind of. It's one of those things. I don't need a hoe immediately, so I should be fine. That, and I don't want too much accumulation over here. But I may need to bore my way out. And chop some trees. So I got some useful things left. Okay, okay, I should be able to get out of here very gently, and then sneak attack that slime. It's a plain slime, so it'll have like a grassy texture to its slime, like grass block. Did he hop over me, or did I just outdistance him by so much he has no idea where I am? So I was actually... I hear him. I hear him. Where are you? There he is. Uh-oh. It's going to be night now, so... Ooh, ran a little too fast towards him. In case you're wondering, there is a reason for the ghost image that's actually a good thing. Whoa. I think that was infernal. Okay, some of these images are not what you think they are. They are not ghost images, they are actually morphs. That's right, I have a special replacement for the morph mod called Metamorph, and wow, that overaccumulated really fast. Yeah. Okay, as I said, I need to put down a chest, so... Yeah, I think I'll just do that here. Well, it threw it off by one. But whatever, I just need to throw things in. Those are edible, but I'd rather not eat those. Okay, now I can zip over because I really needed a lot of this slime and stuff. Collected. Bingo. I have some morphs collected. Controls are actually a lot like the original morph mod, might I add. These are kind of edible. I'm kind of desperate. Why is it making me think I'm a chicken? Wrong brain? Okay, wrong brain. Okay, I really need something to, shelter me here. But, okay. I see some Lycanite mobs already. I see rocks. I can't summon them, so they don't count towards any of my color associations. Of course, I haven't really gotten fully into that yet, but it's one of the reasons why I made the pack, so it'll factor in eventually. I do have to listen for anything, because if something were to pop up right about now, I'd have some issues. Okay, nothing right out of the immediate vicinity, but okay, that's definitely the immediate vicinity. Okay, I was assaulted by an angry tree. Well, that can happen. That was also very fast. Yeah. Again, I'm kind of desperate enough where I actually need these. Luckily, this has the post 1.9 region. And as you can see, whenever you eat something that has saturation value while you already have your hunger filled, you can actually still, get more saturation value, so that's always handy. So you can just keep nibbling. Okay, I think I have enough tools where I can burrow in right about here. So I just need to go down for the night. Okay. Wait. Is that what I thought it was? Can I... Never mind. I think I'm hearing a chupacabra or a shade. Definitely some shadow mobs are down here. Yeah. But either way, I'll kind of bunker in soon and probably be back after a while. I'm not sure exactly when, but I may do a cut or something here. Just to get myself an area hollowed out and possibly take care of some other things that are coming up. So, I'll be back. Hello, I'm back. It hasn't even really been that long, and this is what I already have. Seriously, my pack may be intense in both directions. Like, I got my armor because I do have infernal mobs, and for some odd reason I got 3 things of enchanted iron specifically in a row. No idea how that happened, although it is nice to know that levels is on, so I might be able to receive special abilities for them. I'd like to have something that'll last a long time before that, but we'll see. Now, also, I ran into an interesting thing. With Lycanite mobs, whenever you mine, you might run into a geonock, and they'll kind of bust the surrounding area open. Like, they'll smash the surrounding area. And what I didn't realize about that is it could bust harder blocks than I first thought. Like, for example, I used to think it was only like the stone and a few soft minerals, but no, it can break things that you'd normally need an iron pickaxe or higher for. Like, I got some dark gems, some iron. Well, those I got from mining iron normally. But the fact is, I got these dark gems, and normally it has a mining level of diamond, meaning you need an iron pickaxe because that's what you normally use to harvest diamond ore. I also got, and this is interesting news, a yellow crystal. I thought I had disabled these in the configs, but apparently there's a certain minimum level that shows up, so I'm pleasantly surprised. And apparently at this level, it doesn't, like, make the world get as laggy as it could be. So that's nice to know that you will find some in the pack without having to worry about it. Now, I've got myself a few sorted chests, and a lot of things happened in a very brief time. My mod pack is going to be really intense. Another thing is the copper clusters also happened when I got that geonock. I got shears not because I have iron, but because I got, like, there's these special bags you'll get with dungeon tactics, and what they do is they give you things in their category, and what that really reminds me of is Grimoire of Gaia. In that mod pack, you might occasionally, not mod pack, in that mod you may occasionally get these bags that are themed with what they'll give you. Like, I got something called a book bag, and I got a couple of enchanted books. I had a tool bag from before, and I got the shears. So, and this may happen several times on screen. I mean, it didn't happen on screen this time, but it happened. Now, these Danmaku shots kind of like before with Punk by Magic Alpha. You can get them from defeating fairies as well as make them and stuff. Now, the Danmaku crafting table for my pack isn't currently craftable, unfortunately. I may have to do a story moment for that or something later. We'll see. I can RP a bit. You know me. I can kind of switch between however I feel. Now, while defeating enemies, I got these enchanted scrolls. So it's just a random drop. These are for Enchanting Plus. They're kind of a new feature in Enchanting Plus. I don't entirely know how to apply them. Like, do I need to craft them with an item? Or do I need to just use an anvil normally? Do they count like an enchanted book? I'm not sure how these work, because they rehashed the mod a few times, so things happen. Now, I do have a lot of levels, because I did a lot of fighting. Oh gosh, my mod pack will be intense. So please, experienced fighters, you will definitely have an interesting time. And speaking of which, I definitely need to get myself a shield. So that's definitely going to be a thing. Oh my goodness. Oop. Okay. Oh yeah, I also have more shears on, so in case you're running low on shear options, you have that. So that may assist you in your journeys. May or may not. I prefer to keep my extra wood in log form so that I can decondense it as I go. And yeah, I have Ether Legacy, so you may notice a few things in here too. Okay. Oh my gosh, this has been intense really quickly. Of course, the classic use of these, because I was trying to burrow down, and hence how I got so much stuff so quickly. Well, that and I was fighting on the surface, and some mods I could certainly say this is going to be dangerous. Now, let me see, what's the harvest level of this? Oh, this is Vitality's copper. Okay, the copper I harvested before. Well, I'm not sure if it redoes it that way, but anyhow, did I miss over that? Because I was going to show how you get iron in this pack. It's going to be a little bit different. Just slightly. Well, at least I think I didn't miss it, but there should be some iron ore somewhere around here along my path. There it is. And here is some more. Whenever you break it, because of dungeon tactics, you will get these iron clusters. I think this means that fortune will actually be able to affect iron, because it drops as if it was a breakage type item. Luckily, I also tend to make myself spare pickaxes. Oh gosh. I think, well, at least I hope fortune's going to affect this. Would be kind of cool if it did. And then because that would be an interesting way of multiplying your iron, is you get it as a drop first. Because what you do is you smelt it, and then you receive your iron ingots that way. So it's not too much to it. It's not like Mind Fantasy complications. But, or not, oh wait, not Mind Fantasy, which is the one I'm thinking of. There's one that overcomplicates iron, like by a large amount. Now, Mind Fantasy 2, it doesn't really overcomplicate the iron itself. It just gives you a certain way of getting steel, and oh, this reminds me. I'm going to have to be back for that, because that's going to be important later on. Silver. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have to carve around this. Because I don't want to... I want to make sure that that's kind of marked as a special area. Because if I need to do it, then I'll need to be back to it. Because that has a harvest level of iron, and I didn't wind up getting a Geonock that time. Otherwise, that could have been kind of convenient, because that would have been able to break it for me. But no, not this round. But yeah, you just smelt these up and you get your iron ingots that way. It's a good thing that whenever you have torches in your offhand, they automatically stack. That's a weird thing that didn't really work in Battle Gear 2. That it's really great that in the vanilla version of dual wielding, it works out fine. Because I always aggravated that if I had torches in my offhand with, or one of my offhand combinations I had set, then it wouldn't automatically stack with it. Because, you know, what if I wanted to have all my torches right there, where it's really convenient? I'm like, okay, I got this whole stack of torches dedicated to my offhand so that I could mine and place torches. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way. I think I'll shift these things a little bit. It's really convenient that I got those that by that Geonog, because now I won't have to get an iron pick for 'em. Although I do have the iron, I can make an iron pick. But it's also about time to start tinkering, which is cool, because Tinker's Construct 2 is pretty neat. Do I have enough wood, or do I have to start chopping some more trees? That's a pretty good point. I don't really have much left. I want to kind of safeguard this wood for later, because it's the only sample of it I've got right now. Oh, I got a 4-leaf clover. I probably should have mentioned that before, that I have magic clover in my mod pack too, and that means I can get random stuff for it. So without further ado, oh wait, I shouldn't do it in here. Almost forgot. Oh, and by the way, whenever I apparently chose to start my little hiding hole right on top of a cave system that's extensive and I haven't fully explored yet. So if you're wondering why there's some grumbling shade there, that's the reason why. Wow, I am totally cycling myself into night really fast here. Okay, I'll throw this. And I just got stoned. Okay, that was a little less convenient than I was hoping for, but it happens. Of course, I will need a lot of straight up stone in my pack, actually, so that's not really that bad of a thing to happen. I mean, seriously, I'm going to have a lot of recipes I'm going to need to do it for. Bobble stuff has the upgrade extractor for it, stone upgrade. Oh yeah, Reliquary has a lot of things that use stone. I can actually get Corallium infused stone back. I don't know if I can feedback loop with that. Let me see here. Engraver, block placer. Oh, that could be useful. That's from Cyclic. Okay. A fan pushes entities up to 16 blocks with redstone power. Okay, that'll be good for mob farming later. Of course, some of the usual stuff. Mortar and pestle. Oh, runes of wizardry. I'm gonna have to finally learn which rune combinations actually do things, but that's kind of a little... Oh, yeah, that's right. Block armor. I almost forgot I put that in here. Because it's going to be super convenient. I have all sorts of blocks. Now, some of its armor isn't as good as others, and I've already got some partially enchanted iron from Infernals, so I don't know if it's going to be as good as that. Because a lot of them are basically meant to be kind of like filler armor, kind of like leather in strength, but not necessarily the same, you know? So a lot of the block armors aren't really that strong, but there's also some that really are, and they're pretty cool. Some of them have special abilities, which is awesome. Yeah, I have Pam's. I haven't had too many things to actually Project E in here, because alchemy. I have roots. Oh, that reminds me, I need to harvest more grass blocks so I can get that old root, because that's how you get the runic tablet. There's like no other way around it. And I haven't got all my guides yet. Okay, yeah, there's a ton of things that require smooth stone. Wait, stone stick. Do I also have stone tool rods anymore in that same crafting recipe from Tinker's that I saw earlier? Because that would be kind of something. Oh yeah, you don't get your blood altar the same way anymore. Whenever I go over that, that's going to be intense. So I'm going to have to get some redstone to start that. Because you need some to create something. Oh yeah, in my inventory. Pets. I don't have any emeralds right now. I do have some bones, because I killed some rocks and they drop bones. Carving. Some of these I'm still just figuring out, even though I put them in here, because they had a really cool theme and everything. They seemed bright, but at the same time I haven't actually fully played them out yet, partially because I was having some technical issues that took me a while to find a way around. Now that I've got things working, I can finally check into the mods and everything. Usually I'm pretty familiar with a lot of mods, but the thing is, a whole lot of them have come out really, really new, and not too many people have actually done them before. So okay. So I really want to explore some too, you know, just have some that I haven't really seen before. But yeah, a lot of things are in 1.10.2 that you may or may not have heard are in here. Like Ars Magica 2 is in here. In fact, that's how I got a couple of its. Oh, okay, that's not as complicated as I thought. I can't start up with that. I thought, okay, he must have changed the recipe, because I thought that this used netherrack before, or something did in Blood Bank. If I can start getting the vampire sigil. Oh wait, no, I think it's the banking contract, and I really need that to actually really start with it. So even though the sigil is cheap, I think I still need to get to the Nether pretty quickly. I do have one obsidian because I killed a well, it's kind of like a Grim Reaper, so kind of a bit of a kindred spirit. But it's known as a phantom in Lycanized mobs, which may be confusing because there's also phantoms in Journey to Ginsokyo, and I really need to explain that while I'm looking through and previewing what all requires stone. Because the thing is, because Toho Items was such a big mod before, it required a few things to help replace it afterwards. Like, Journey to Ginsokyo is handling mobs and bosses and things like that. Grimoire of Alice has started adding back things that Toho Items used to have, while it normally was only supplementary items. Because it was just kind of completing the theme. So things have kind of changed. Now it's kind of taking up the torch. Danmaku Core is what they're kind of both dependent on to get the Danmaku to work right. I should probably add some trapdoors. Yeah. Okay, I was going to do something extra with the wood. I'm trying to remember what it was, but at least I have myself some armor. Let's see, maybe I should make myself, because this is like any block you can imagine, I want to at least have some kind of boots, so cobble boots. This is a weird and put together, but it works. I mean, whatever works. Just a little boost to armor is nice, so yeah. Okay, it's totally working for me. Okay, let me think. Anything else? Apparently you can get these from random enemies, but this is a cool magic mod about channeling void power. Animunda, Black Arts of the Void. That's going to be awesome. Bullet cores, again, I need this to work it, and it doesn't have a crafting recipe, so just because these are being dropped doesn't mean I can actually use them. And I had wouldn't you imagine, early on in my adventure here, and I had a chicken jockey that tried to run me over, so hence I have some chicken. Whenever I was trying to get the grass done, I wound up with some seeds because of some spriggans. So all sorts of stuff has happened really quickly. I'm reserving this chest for nothing but these diplomas, because they don't stack, and at the same time I kind of want to keep them. So I'm thinking, I think I got a way of doing that. Okay. Oh wait, that reminds me. I think I need to search out for some other stuff. Oh wait. Oh, one more announcement. I found out that sleeping bag may be a cool idea, and it does exactly what it says. It's like a portable bed, but it has something that beds don't usually deal with. It actually uses durability. So whenever I use that, I'm going to use up some durability so it won't last forever. I'll need to find some actual sheep or enough spiders to get some serious string so I can make an actual bed. I got some ability tokens from some enemies. They'll actually have a very special particle effect on them. I wonder if I could afford these all. I mean, can I fully upgrade? That would be cool if I could fully upgrade. Okay, let me see. I'll put this over here for now. This is saturating. Okay, I'll try not to aim at any specific block so it doesn't try placing a torch. Okay, speed. 100 XP. Oh, I have enough for giving myself speed. So I can be faster. I'm going to need that to go around enemies. Now, whenever enemies give you totems, these are one use only. The ability bottle is what allows you to maintain it. Yeah, I have enough for all these. Sweet. So I have Eternal Speed, Haste 2, so I'll mine faster, even though this is just a stone pickaxe. It'll mine a couple levels above. Fire Resistance, because that's what I started with, and I can move quickly. This will help with combat. I mean, I got myself a shield. So, yoink. Oh, totally need a new sword again. That's one thing, I've been going through that really fast. Because I haven't made myself an iron one yet. I was going to tinker to get myself some more eternal tools for some things. But sometimes you gotta go classic just to keep yourself going. Press L with it to get started. Yeah, I know that part, but I want something that lasts forever. I do have Tinker's tool leveling to make it sort of like kind of the best of both worlds when it comes to original Tinker's Construct and Tinker's Construct with the Guano tweaks, because again, it was new management, so the guy who used to do Guano tweaks himself is now in charge of Tinker's overall, so at the same time he sort of abandoned the leveling system he'd created for that, but it's also back as an add-on, so that's cool. I wonder if I can find a way to make this last forever, because I know that I have apple shields in here, but I don't have gold. I have obsidian, but not gold. That seemed funny. I mean, really, usually with progression that it happens either way, but with Lycanites things can get a little weird. Oh, I guess I won't have to try using my sleeping bag to get that roots stuff started up. That's nice to know. Okay. Let me think. Oh yeah, I was going to start tinkering. Some of it's done the same old way. So let me see here. Some of it's kind of new. And you use patterns a lot. Okay, so let me see here. Probably need some more of this, because I'm going to need several of the classic Tinker's blocks. Let me see here. Was this one of them? Oh yeah, stencil table. I'll need that. Need a whole log. Part builder. Oh, that's totally necessary. I have extra crafting tables. That reminds me, you'll find a lot of these in the world because of vampirism. The vampire hunters have them often. Like, really, really often. It's actually kind of funny how often you'll find them. So you will not be looking for crafting tables in my mod pack very much, because they will be all over the place. I'll go with a pattern chest. Now, these have a new function in Tinker's Construct, too, so that'll be something a bit different for those not familiar with the changes. So, yeah. Do I want to multi-block this here or create another offshoot? Because I'm kind of creating like an underground cave network thing going on here, at least for now. I'll create better bases later. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There we go, because I'll need a little space to work with. So, oh, and by the way, as you mine, you'll be getting more of those coins. It's like mining any block or doing a lot of things has a serious chance of giving you those bronze coins from Villager Box. So you'll probably get decently rich in a very short order. I'm not even sure what all kind of goods and services they have, but I do know that they have them. And probably is going to work out pretty good. But I can certainly say that there's going to be a lot of interesting things that I haven't tried myself yet. Some things that are just progression in the original mods I played before that I haven't actually got the opportunity to do for one reason or another. Like sometimes mod packs got a little weird in terms of their lag or something, and I couldn't play them anymore, or I had to do something else for another reason and kind of lost track. But either way, I'm definitely going to come back to a lot of these mods I've done before and really enjoy checking out mods I haven't really progressed in all the way. Like, there's also some that's rehashed so much it might as well be a new mod. Like, Evilcraft has actually got a totally different progression now. It's actually, I mean, Crozier really embraced the new changes to Minecraft, including the end. So, like now you can actually incorporate some of the new end stuff. Okay, I can't harvest that. This is a pretty rough room, but any place where you can put down your stuff is always nice. But at the same time, I think I need a good solid row, because it's better if you get the Tinker's Construct 2 stuff in an actual line. It's how it multi-blocks, is it kind of searches along a line better than anything else. So I'm just going to clear out some extra space. Of course, I'm going to need a ton of stone for things, so I might as well grab as much as I can. Okay, let me see here. Part builder, tool station. Tool station is going to be super important. Okay, put that there. Part builder, yeah. Stencil table. Pattern chest. Okay. Okay, that's... Okay, it should multi-block. Is it that it has to do it completely in a row? Usually it would multi-block up there. Do I have to do it somewhere like right there? Maybe. Like touching this and only a location directly behind it. So I'm trying to remember how that part works. 'Cause it's been a while since I've tried doing a lot of things with this. And the Tinker's Construct 2 is kind of... it's been rehashed in a way where it's not quite the same. This is supposed to be able to multi-block. Or maybe maybe another mod is giving it technical difficulties. I'm not sure. Well, either way, I definitely need more wood to be able to fully tinkers. So at least I got this stuff to start out with, even if I haven't got everything perfectly together right now. Oh, might as well dump off a few things. Or just throw... Wow, how many of those coins did I get? Apparently they don't always collect right to you very easily, so I've been getting a ton of them. And and having to pick them up later. It's like suddenly I just find them. So it's like, seriously, how did I miss that before? No, it's not that you missed it, it's that it bounces around everywhere. Like, look, there's another coin. I'm currently using this tree kind of as a marker. Now, the thing about these slime balls that you get from those slimes is you can turn them into blocks. So I'm thinking of building a house on top of this made out of slime, and then using this basement as kind of as a bunker, at least for a while. Maybe. I mean, it sounds like a good plan. Well, I don't know how many blocks could I have. I was going to try to get more wood so I could tinkers, because I'm going to need some. I'm going to need some patterns, and that's going to take a little work. And what kind of? How big is this tree? That's a pretty big oak. I'm not sure if I want to take that tree. It's just too magnificent. It's just like, yeah, I'm a giant tree. And I'm like, I'm just going to leave you there because you look cool. What's this tree over here? Willow. Nice. I love willow trees. Oh, now they have a Minecraft version. Well, they've had it for a while. I've seen those in nature before, but I think they changed the texture a bit. And I have fast leaf decay, so all I have to do is trim this tree. Yay! Super quick tree. Who needs tree capitator when you just got that? Okay, so there we go. Old mods reference. Okay. See, where's my spot? There we go. I know because I had several reasons to leave that tree floating there, so... the thing is, it's sometimes good to have a base that has a marker or a way of seeing it visually very easily. But oh god, this poor sword. I'm gonna, by the time I actually get a sword that's gonna last a long time, it's gonna be kind of tricky because I keep running low. I'm definitely gonna need more of various things, including I'm gonna need more pickaxe. I've been going through that pretty quickly. Okay. Again, I'm gonna need a better set of weapons and stuff very soon, so hence why I'm preparing to tinker as much as I possibly can. Okay, I got patterns. Nice. Okay. I'm not gonna worry too much about whether it multi-blocks or not. I'm just gonna be able to use it. Okay, part builder stencil table. Okay, I want to make myself, let's see here. Do I want sword blade? Because I kind of want some kind of sword. Large sword blade, that takes up a good amount, but that's for something heavy. Knife blade, I'm not gonna need a knife. Tool binding I'll definitely need. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not ready to tinker up some things, but... now, why would you need a shard pattern? You'll get shards along the way, trust me. A pickaxe head, actually, with the amount of materials I have, I may want to plan this for a while. I'm also wondering whether or not these kind of slime balls are compatible with Tinker's slime. That would be interesting. I mean, I've got more than a stack. Right now, I actually have more than a stack. And by the way, these... Oh, wait. Would these two stacks together work that way? Because it's kind of like your regular slime block, but not exactly. Okay, so it's not that way. Maybe it's 2 by 2, because it's been a little while since I tried this, because I had such technical issues with my mod pack that I... Oh, and you can make them into regular slime, which is cool. Is that I kind of forgot some of the things I'd even tried. But yeah, these also act as storage for these kinds of slime. Or at least they did. Mayo! I think he updated the mod. But that's okay, because again, I was going to build out of the slime anyhow. It's okay, so you can't backtrack that, but you can convert regular slime into a slime ball. And which I will need a lot of, because, well, I'll need, like, leads and stuff. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll read my book again, because the thing is that they've seriously rebalanced the mod, so I'm going to have to do some planning. So, this is Glitch Reaper, and I'll be off for a while, but it's great finally doing the beginning steps to my own special mod pack, because I've been wanting to do this for a while. And I can see that progress in both directions will be very fast. You will get... you will have a lot of things against you, and at the same time you'll get a lot of loot and items very, very quickly. I've barely begun, and already I've got just a tremendous loot pile, and a lot of options. I've literally just started, and I'm already going, wow, this is going to be awesome. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling how my own pack's balanced already, but I will need to do a lot more testing in it and stuff to see if I've really got it the way I want it to be. I mean, I know that well, I need to test out for myself if I'm really a good mod pack planner, because I've had some good compliments on that before, but at the same time, I really need to experience it. And in 1.7.10, I've been having a technical issue that means I can't fully test it as much as I'd like to. So yeah, I think that I'm gonna just stay in 1.10.2 for a while in terms of my own mod pack, because it's going to be different. So, on the Magic Gathering side of things, with Punk by Magic Mana Flux here, I think I'm going to stay here, because I'm feeling this. I always did like a lot of the changes they've done. I love how mods in vanilla push each other onwards, like, a lot. So, I'm going to have some fun with this. A lot of fun with this. And, so for now, this is Glitch Reaper. I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later. So, bye for now.